I am so happy to be here tonight. Mainly because I have a wife and 2 kids under the age of 3, and I'm happy to be anywhere but there. And if my wife calls any of you, and she will, this show went till 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't hurt me. I'm not even gonna go out party. I'm gonna sleep in my car like a block away from the house without a 15-month-old kicking me in the head. That would be... I'm not even a comic. This is just one of the few jobs you can tell your wife you do and not come home with a paycheck. Comic, that's a big at the comics table, I think. I want you guys to have fun tonight. I want you to laugh and be uproarious and stuff, but if you just sat absolutely quiet for the next 5 minutes, I would enjoy that as well. Yeah. Real quick, so I can get a gauge of the audience, where are my people at? 50-year-old guys with 2 kids under the age of 3. Where you at?
Not me.
Not you. Not even twins. Same mistake twice. Where you at? No, just me. That's what I thought. That's really what I thought. I don't know what happened. I was in my 40s. It was like I had a midlife crisis in reverse. Where I was like, oh, I have a bank full of money. Life is perfect. I can go out to eat any night I want, and I can sleep in. And then I was like, how can I fuck this up? It was weird. I was, I know. Nobody else has kids. They don't even know our pain, man. They will one day. I was you all. I fucked up. I made a grave error in judgment. I guess I just reached that point in life where I needed to either have a family or sign up for Life Alert. It happens. It's like about 45 years old. And I was at the point where I was leaving the remote control for the television on the ground so that in case I did fall down and couldn't get up, I could at least watch TV for those last few painful hours. So I had a family instead. And they're great. They saved my life. I would have been dead. And the cause of death would have been rally capping. That's not a real cause of death. That's just people who go out every night because they're 45 and they have nothing else to do. It was not on you. You're young. I get it. My wife now, she wants to have a third. And I would never say my wife's crazy because some of you might know her, and if it gets back to her, I don't want that fight. But 3? Are you... So now I got to be a man. I got to step up and go get a super secret vasectomy. Which is going to be weird. I'm going to go golfing one day, and I'm going to come home. She's like, yeah, how you shooting these days? Hopefully blanks. I don't know, but I'm sore. I know that. I'm sore right now. And then we'll try to have a kid for a while, and then she won't get pregnant. And she'll go, hey, maybe something's wrong with you. And I go, it's not me. It's obviously you. We have 2 kids together. And then she gets pregnant, and I got to raise some other dude's kid. That joke just got sad at the end. You got real. Yeah. I love you guys. You guys are all right. I love those kids, though. They changed my life. They did save my life. I'm like, as an Irish Catholic, repressed, middle-aged white guy, who only knows love through a firm handshake, the sudden onslaught of human emotions that are churning inside this crock pot it's like I'm a musket from the 1700s that had been ramrodded, and then somebody found 300 years later, and the kids lit the spark, and now, boom, I cry at Lowe's commercials. Not even like the Christmas ones, like the Labor Day paint sale, where I'm like, Hannah loves to paint. I can't hold this in anymore. Kids are great. They make the holidays fantastic. Unless you're flying somewhere with them, and then you start to understand why people kill themselves more around the holidays. They're horrible. We just flew back east with 2 kids on a plane. We landed the next day. I went downtown. I changed my name to Bommy McBomerson just to get on the no-fly list. My wife's like, we're going back to Jersey for Christmas. I'm like, you need to talk to the government. It's out of my hands at this point. We finally had a date. Our first date night, we went and saw Springsteen. Anyone see him? I saw him in the 80s, and it was great. I remember just vividly going, if you've seen Springsteen, it was like, oh my God, this guy's playing for 4 hours! And then I went with my wife on a date night, paying for a babysitter, and we were both like, oh my God, this guy's playing for 4 hours. Nobody needs to hear the river, beginning to end. Greatest hits, 90 minutes, let's get out of here. I'm not born to run anymore. I'm born to sit quietly with a nice Cabernet and maybe watch some television for about an hour before I pass out. That's it. That's what I'm born to do. I love those kids. They changed my life. I got a Nemo. I got a fish tank with Nemo and Dory. Did anyone see Dory? My favorite memory loss movie of the year. Born Identity, Memory Loss, and Dory. Those are my two. And Memento. And then the whole Trump campaign. Those are my favorite memory loss platforms of the year. So I got Nemo for my kid, but what I didn't understand is that anyone have a saltwater fish tank? It's complicated. It's not a beta in a bowl. It's this salinity and temperature, and if they're not right, then my daughter found Nemo on the bottom being eaten by a hermit crab. Not part of the original movie. Very different storyline. And then I had to explain that he was sick and we had to take him, he had to go find his parents. And after 3 Nemos got smoked, I just put a spare tank in the back of the closet with matching fish. And then every morning I come out and then I go, what understudy gets his big break today? You guys rock. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much for coming out.